hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Mike 51! Mike 51! Hey, watch the slant.
You draw Corker. Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Ready?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 6. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check out, check out.
Five.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Girl, 51, Mike. Mike 51.
Look at me, zipper.
51 to Mike.
Clear.
51 to Mike.
Get it.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by to the 22.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Protect. 180.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Good. 180.
Back to pass. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Regular.
Check. Lucky.
Protein spill. Up.
To throw, Mayfield. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game. Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Set, 180.
Mike 54. Bandit. Bandit.
One touch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
Set, 180.
Mike 54. Check Mike.
One touch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
One touch.
Now a handoff looking right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal.
58 for Mike, 58.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Run.
They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 68 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
51, Mike 51. All right, T, check 15, check 15.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
4, weak. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Set, go.
Let's go, Mike.
5.
He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Taylor. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through. The Browns drive about to get started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes. And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Browns. 65 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. No problem there on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 1st down, Taylor. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yep. Hey, Delta.
Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And a solid run down inside the 30.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Record.
Check. Christian Travis. Smooth. What?
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Hey, they're scared.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Check hot route. Hot.
X3.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Back to you.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
King.
It's our time.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
They go play action. Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 21-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This is fielded at the 27. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Watch the twist, slant.
6-6, pull it high.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call... came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch 54. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line. Of scrimmage.
Here, baby.
He was
Your
taken
trip
down
is
behind
here.
the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
General West.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 15. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Sue. Ready, go.
51. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
Yo, go, go. Hey, Alpha.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Delay of game penalty. Ships them back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's go. It's going to be a long
No.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, high 7. Cut.
Mike 51. Not here.
Back to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let him know. Let him know.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2.